Hello, everyone. I'm Manic, and Fiona and Cake was pretty awesome. I recently just watched it. Like I know I'm like a year late or so, but I don't know. I just wanted to, I guess, ramble about it a little bit. How much I liked it. I even made a little note, uh, bulleted points I wanted to talk about. So I guess I'll start off with that. Wasn't that intro song a banger? Like it was like a yeah for the first episode. Like it sucks that it was only like a minute long though. Like, but oh my gosh, I put that like right into my Spotify playlist after I finished it. It was well, after I finished, like after I listened to it, I guess. Like it, yeah, it was amazing. And then it's too bad they only used it for the first episode though. That would have been like, I guess it's all right. The regular intro is yeah, it's like it's fine, I guess. Like, but I do prefer the one to the first episode. But I guess it's more like relevant. The second intro is more relevant to it, though. But okay, I'll get on to the next one. Oh yeah, the when what was his name? Marshall Lee was singing the Rattlesnakes and Tumbleweed song. Like I thought there was gonna be like a full song, but nope, it was just like 40 seconds long or so, or however long that was. But man, that needs to be a full song, really. If they ever like make a continuation, the intro song for episode one, and also Rattlesnakes and Tumbleweeds, those both need to be full songs, truly. Um, well, I guess I actually start talking about the show now. It's like I wanted to watch it like right when it came out, but I didn't have Max, so I only just got it now recently. And it was like the first show I watched once I first got Max, and I guess I was told by somebody that they didn't like it, and I don't know why. Well, I guess because it's like it's not Adventure Time. I guess like it's Adventure Time, but it's not entirely like the same vibe. I guess Adventure Time is more like just jump into the action. Like they do get into the story, like the characters' feelings and all that stuff. But I guess this show is like I guess more of a drama in a way, like less of a uh, like episodic. Like for Adventure Time, you can just hop into pretty much any episode and you can watch it. But for this one, you pretty much have to go through each episode to know what's going on in the story. So I guess that's a pretty big difference between the two. But yeah, it's pretty awesome, really. So like I guess I'll talk about the like the characters. Like Fiona, she yeah, I really like her character. It's like even though she's like uh she's the Finn, she isn't like Finn, because you know how Finn he'll jump into anything. He doesn't really care. Like if it's dangerous, he's going in. If it's anything like he could get hurt, he's going in. But Fiona is like, I don't know if we should like go after this vampire king who's like just took over the world with the crown. I don't cake. I don't think we should. I don't think we should mess with that guy. Let's jump to another world. Like she, yeah, and I like that character. Pretty good. Actually, I'll talk about Cake too, I guess, before I get into this other thing. Cake, yeah, I like her character too. She's like pretty independent. Like she's pretty much a cat, like she's supposed to be a cat with a human personality, I guess, or yeah, I guess something like that. Cat with I guess it's just a cat that can talk. Like she's a cat come to life. Yeah, she's a cat, I guess. I don't know where I was going with that, but I guess I'll talk about like I didn't even like the Fiona and Cake episodes like in the main show. Whenever they would put those on, I always thought they were just it's like I don't care about these characters. They're the exact same, just they're pretty much the exact same. So why are we even bothering looking at these characters? It's like, yeah, I just every time those like how many were that in the like the first in an Adventure Time? I don't remember. Let me look it up. Actually, might as well. Let me see. How many Fionna in Adventure Time? No, not. They're just telling me the amount of episodes on Max. In original Adventure Time. Okay, there were some, I guess there were some because they keep on telling me there's 10. I know there's 10 episodes of the Max one, but oh wait, no, they won't tell me. Okay, it's a secret. Nobody can know. I'm gonna have to go through the entire Adventure Time seasons and just find out or something. I'm not gonna do that, but let me get on with it. All right. What else is on my list? Oh yeah, I didn't like because it's just the same characters. So except I just didn't really care about them. I guess I'll get on to Simon. It's like really liked how the Fionna and Simon were pretty much two sides of the same coin. Fionna wanted a world with all magic and all that stuff, pretty cool things happening. She wanted just not want to deal with the monotony of life. And then Simon's like the opposite. He didn't feel in place with the world anymore, but he wanted like a less magical life, I guess. And it's pretty cool how it's like, yeah, same story, different people, different perspectives of like the same issue, I guess. What else was it? Oh yeah, and Simon's story with the Beth too. I like to get into learn more about that. Learn like what Beth really did. I don't remember if they really talked about it too much in the original Adventure Time, like what she did, how they meet, what they were doing when they met. Like it was pretty cool seeing I didn't even know what Ice King did either. I don't know if they told me or not. I don't really remember, but he was like a some type of researcher, I guess. Everybody thought he was crazy. Then he found the Enchiridion. Then everybody's like, "Oh yeah, this guy's cool," or something like that. And then I guess Beth just helped him out with that. She was like a ghostwriter, or what would it be? Secret. She helped him. That's what she did. And I guess that's about it. I'll probably think of something later about that. But I guess more get on to the character. Did anybody, when they were watching like Winter King, did anybody else see nah, he did not get past the magic. Like there's no way he's not cursed. Like there's something off about him. Like did anybody else notice that? I know somebody else must have noticed that because I didn't think that he was sending like the what was it called? Like the cursed energy to like Princess Bubblegum. I thought it was like, different worlds, so they're both all messed up and all that stuff. She just happened to be the messed up one in that world. But that was crazy. You just sent it over there to her. And she was just pretty much regular Princess Bubblegum. Oh, and I also like how what else was it? Oh, get on back on Fionna and Cake. I like how like I was talking earlier about that moment with the Vampire King. I like how that they were both talking about it. Like you see how Cake was pretty mad about it, didn't let her do it. Like Fionna didn't believe in her. It shows like since I feel like since like the different dynamics. With if it was Finn and Jake, they both would have been like cheering each other on. They were like if it was Jake, Finn was like, "Oh, you got it, dude. Go ahead and go grab it. You got this." But and then if something happened, Finn will back him up. But with Fionna and Cake, it's like Cake is like, "No, I got this. I got this." Fionna's like, "No, nah, you don't got this. Let's go. Let's go, Simon. Press the button." And yeah, so I like how there's like the parallels between them. How they're not like the same characters. Like at least that's how they felt in the original Adventure Time. I guess I'll talk about Finn. Like we got to see Finn in the second episode. He finally came back after so long. We did see him in Distant Lands. Well, I might talk about that in like another video or something. But I did really like Distant Lands too. That was pretty good, especially the first one. Okay, but anyways, we got to see Finn again. I really like how since we see Finn all grown up, how he tries to help Simon out. It's like he's not too in tune with his emotions, or anybody else's. So instead of like, I guess the best way that he could think about how to help Simon out with, Simon feeling like he's not in place in the world is just like pure distraction. It wasn't like, let's talk about it. How do you feel? It's like, let's just do something else until you forget about it, or let's just, just find something else to just distract you. Like it's all about distractions. It's not like trying to find a solution. It's like pushing the problem back until I guess it's not that big of a problem. Like you go fight a bear. Like, oh, you lose an arm. I'm not really worried about feeling lost in the world if I don't even have my arm. Also, but yeah, I guess that's about it with Finn. He wasn't too in the. I guess other than the parallel, I guess I can talk about the parallel Finns, like Farm Finn. It's always cool seeing Finn in all the worlds. A baby Finn, always. He got to be like into the Fionna and Cake's world. He's living there now. So, okay, I don't know why I brought that up, but I didn't have much to say about that. Oh, and Jake, it sucks that he wasn't too in the story for this one. I know he died at the end of, or he died like soon after. At least that's what it seems like. He died soon after because he was just nowhere to be seen pretty much for the entire Fionna and Cake, other than in the farm world. But that Jake's all crusty and gross, and who cares about him? And then we saw him a little bit while Prisma was watching TV too, and we saw like he was grown up too. At least Finn was grown up. He still had the tattoo on his chest, even though Jake was alive. So maybe he got that tattoo before Jake died, like a bet or something. At least that's what I'm thinking that happened with it. Oh, and also I really like that part in back to Finn when he was trying to cheer up Simon. He was like, "Oh, walk through the forest with a blindfold on," and then he also had a blindfold on. Like that was and then the crazy part is he's actually able to get through the forest and everything with the blindfold on, sprinting ahead. So, yeah, I like that part. Oh yeah, and I put BMO on this list too. Like poor BMO. He's been stuck in that world for so long. And then he finally finds somebody other than, the Lich King he's been talking to after I guess Lich King destroyed that world. So I guess he's been talking to him and himself mostly. Yeah, and then he tries to save the day by powering up the TV remote and just blows up. Like, golly. Then just truly everybody in that world is dead except the Lich King. Well, then he gets folded into a Tetris block. So I guess everybody in that world truly is dead then. Um, what else? I know there's something else. Oh yeah, I really like how just in general for the story, it was just you get to continue all the other worlds that we got to see, like in the before, like at the end of the show, the end of Adventure Time, we saw that no, the rabbit and the it looks like I don't remember their names, but the she looked like one of the kids of Rainicorn and Jake, at least, and they had actually the whole city looked like a bunch of their kids. But we got to see the continuation of them. Got to see their character. That was pretty cool. Farm World, Finn and Jake. We got to see them, what they were doing this whole time. What else did we got to see? Yeah, that was all the continuations. At least that's all that I can remember from the continuations. Maybe they showed like little snippets of it, but like nothing in particular, I guess. Oh yeah, and like you saw how the ending that they became canon to the world. They were like a little on the nose about it. Actually, they were extremely on the nose about it. They literally said it's going to be canon. So I guess that's it's pretty cool that they like yeah, I really like how they made it is more uh like like how they worked it, since it was since they're like actually a world, they were made by Prismo and then beamed into Ice King's head to be like a real world or so. They really became their own world and like their own people. So I guess so. Yeah, that was pretty cool about it. Yeah, I like that part of it. Like yeah, and then the beetle guy chasing them. Like I guess that character. I guess like now that I think about it, it's like everything seemed. I'll talk about like if I think season 2 is gonna happen. What it seems like, I don't know how it would happen unless, because I don't know what else would they have to do for season 2. It's like everything was solved. Fionna and Cake, they got their world back. They're not getting erased. Simon, he's cool with what happened. That's what it seemed like. Beetle Boy, he got folded. I don't know what else. I guess they could probably. I'm sure they can like think of something else, but I'm not sure where it would go from there. All right, this was made like after I did a bit of editing on my other video, but on the video that you're watching right now. I guess I thought of a way that they maybe could do something for season 2, like. I know that it's called like Fionna and Cake and everything, but maybe this series could be like just like all spinoffs, like this season's Fionna and Cake, next season could be Farm Fin, next season after that could be maybe more about that world that was world where Simon never met Marceline, or or whatever world they can come up with. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be Fionna and Cake, So I guess that's the only thing I could think about how they continue it. Or I guess, Beetle Boy coming back and like trying to destroy them again. But that actually kind of sounds lame because yeah, since they're already canon, so it doesn't really make sense for him to go after them again, other than just being petty. But yeah, that's all I wanted to add. Like I do, of course, hope that season 2 comes out because the show is amazing. It won an Emmy for a reason. I think that's about it. Talked about pretty much everything. Yeah. So I guess I'll give this the show a rating out of 10. You know what? I'll say, did I? Did I like this more than the original Adventure Time? Hmm. For now, if it's going to be one season, like if this is going to be it, then I guess I'd rate it hmm. I guess I would say I like the original Adventure Time better, but I did get like more time with the character, so it's not too much of a fair comparison. Hopefully, if they do make season two, I'll be able to make like a better comparison to what's better. But I do think it's pretty good. I'll give it like I'll say like an 8 out of 10. Yeah, there's not too much to say about too many of the side characters. Like we saw Princess Bubblegum, the different versions of her. She was pretty cool. She was actually my favorite character in the original show, uh, original Adventure Time. Also like Marceline too. She was pretty cool. We didn't get to see where we saw different versions of them. And we saw like their counterparts with the bakery and things, um, which I also like them too. Um, yeah, I think that is about it. So yeah, overall, give the show like an 8 out of 10. Pretty good. I really liked it. I like seeing like all the different ways they use the same characters. Like it's pretty cool. I really liked it. So yeah, I guess that's about it. Well, see y'all later then.